Poland has just concluded its 6-month presidency of the Council of the European Union, a period marked by turbulent international challenges, but also notable successes, according to officials. The Polish Ministry of Foreign Affairs highlighted several key achievements: a new defense agreement with the United Kingdom and Canada, strengthening of the EU visa system, and the launch of a strategy to counter Russia's hybrid warfare. Poland's presidency motto, Security Europe, reflected the difficult context in which Poland led the EU amid uncertainty, international crises, and the ongoing war in Ukraine. Poland's Foreign Minister Radosław Sikorski told reporters.
Uważamy prezydencję za udaną.
We consider the presidency successful. Poland held the presidency during a time of great uncertainty, turmoil in international affairs, crises, and of course the war in Ukraine. That is why our presidency's motto was Security Europe. It was recognized as a perfect choice, and the best proof of that is the fact that security matters are being continued today by Denmark.
Są kontynuowane od dzisiaj przez Danię.
Minister Sikorski also highlighted a major financial commitment during this period, noting that during Poland's presidency, the EU decided to allocate €150 billion for investment in the defense sector. This funding is part of the SAFE program, which Polish Finance Minister Andrzej Domański described as one of the most important gains for the Polish economy.
150 miliardów euro, które trafi na modernizację.
€150 billion will go to modernizing armed forces, including, I believe, with a very large share in Poland. This program has already started. There was no discussion about it before Poland's presidency, so we managed to achieve an extraordinary amount in defense funding. We truly shook Europe and convinced member states to increase defense spending.
Nakładów na obronę państwa członkowskie.
Minister Domański also noted the introduction of omnibus packages aimed at reducing bureaucracy and simplifying regulations for businesses. Another flagship initiative during the Polish presidency was the East Shield, a national defense project aimed at strengthening EU security by securing Poland's eastern borders with Belarus and the Russian enclave of Kaliningrad. The EU also extended sanctions against Russia, reinforcing its stance against the country's invasion of Ukraine. On a different front, the EU adopted a pharmaceutical package increasing patients' access to affordable medicines. However, not everything went according to plan. Magdalena Sobkowiak-Czarnecka, Poland's Undersecretary of State for EU Affairs, reflected both on successes and challenges. Regarding successes, she said,
"We put on the agenda the defense issues. There's a success that we have in official EU documents the East Shield mentioned. We have new funds for defense capabilities. Also in terms of deregulation, we succeed. We have already omnibus stop the clock on the table, the omnibus on agriculture policy, the omnibus on defense issues is coming."
On the other hand, about the things that didn't succeed, she admitted.
I would say enlargement, that's the main issue, but for the enlargement we need to have unity of 27 member states. And the role of each presidency is keep everybody in the circle and make member states to make a common decision. We managed to have a common decision on 16 package of sanctions on Russia, but we didn't manage a common decision on enlargement.
Magdalena Sobkowiak-Czarnecka told Radio Poland. Poland held the presidency of the Council of the European Union for the second time from January the 1st to June the 30th. Starting July the 1st, the country takes over the presidency of the Council of the Baltic Sea States, a regional organization that brings together countries around the Baltic Sea. As Poland's presidency of the EU Council has come to an end, Denmark assumes the rotating presidency on July the 1st. Reporting for News from Poland, I'm Agnieszka Łaszczuk.